what inspired you to transform the typical educational content into something fun and
I
more
hate
engaging?
boring stuff, right? Do you like boring stuff?
Not at all. Not at
Nobody
all.
likes boring stuff.
Yes.
And so I hate boring stuff. I love to be engaged, and so when I'm in a classroom and I'm
Right.
teaching something, I realize if my students are not interested, like nobody wins. I'm annoyed, they're annoyed, it's a terrible classroom.
Right.
And so I want to make my classroom interesting, and so I think about content the same way. Like, how can I make content interesting? How can I make sure that it's like engaging?
Right.
So yeah, that's how it started.
But I think surely because there are some educational people that
Yeah.
are struggling to make fun content because their personality, let's say they're too serious, they have an academic background.
Yeah.
What do you say about that?
Well, I think I'm lucky because I'm not that serious. But I feel like it's not that like you have to be super like funny all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like making people curious. And I think it's like how we think about education. Old school education is I like word vomit, right?
Yes.
I'm like, hey, you need to know this. And you're
Right.
like, okay, why do I need to know that? One thing my teacher did in my uni that really changed the way I thought about education is
Yep.
that we did a class on gravity, and so
Okay.
he was like, here's a ball, I want you to drop it, tell me why did it fall? And so like there's no right or wrong answer, just figure it out. And
Right.
so you start being curious and you start thinking, and then after that he gave us all the information, right?
Yep.
So I think it's about starting with curiosity. Yeah, instead
I
of
love that.
you need to know this. I'm like,
Yeah.
I love your content with the kids.
thank you.
You're making really nice content.
Nice to meet you, thank you. I appreciate it.
Actually, my last question is about that. Just
Yeah.
because he interrupted
Oh
in a
my
good
God,
way.
so good.
Your audience and part of your content are kids.
Yeah.
At what age do you think kids should be in social media?
Oh my
and
God.
why?
Like watching social media or like on social
Probably
media?
on social media in general.
I think kids should not be watching social media at a very young age. I
Right.
think they should not have access to phones. Especially like under the age of 2. I know iPads, nothing. Over the I'm not for it. The kids being on social media, I think if it's with parental guidance or
Yeah.
with an adult, that's fine.
And if they're consuming educational content.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also like you just gotta be careful. So I'm like a big fan of like YouTube Kids or like Netflix Kids, where
Right.
it's regulated because there are a lot of crazy stuff, and my
Yep.
students watch the craziest things.
Yeah.
Because I guess not all parents know about this. So yeah, I think you gotta be, if you have kids, you gotta be really careful. Don't like let them
I
just watch
agree.
whatever they want.
I agree. Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate it. Thank you.